Good evening, friends. Today we start with a new lesson, that is space missions. In this chapter, we discuss some phenomena which work in a space. In space, we can see some stars, some satellites, some solar systems. We have already studied the solar system in the 8th standard. And we know that every planet is revolving in some orbits. In this chapter, we study in the space how the satellite is working. So now let us start with a new chapter. Man has always been curious about the unknown places, and he has always been eager to expand the horizons of his knowledge by exploring the unknown world. He must have had a deep curiosity about the space. Every person has curiosity about the space. There are so many stars are twinkling in the dark sky. We can also observe at night time. We see most of the stars are shine in the dark sky. So you just observing that stars are twinkling, but they are far away from us. So every person must have had a dreams to fly to the space and must have been working for that. We all peoples are also thinking how the stars are twinkling and why they are seen only at a night time. So there are so many questions are arises in our mind. So now let us start with the space missions. Substantial developments in technology, especially space technology in the latter half of the 20th century, resulted in the development of spacecrafts, making space voyage possible. Since then, there are more than 1,000 artificial satellites have been placed into the orbits around the earth. Here, students, we can find out the so many artificial satellites are revolving around the earth, and that the number of that artificial satellites are, it is more than thousands. So additionally, the space missions have been undertaken for close observation of the various objects in our solar system. We know that there are so many planets are revolving in a solar system, and we can observe every planet neatly and clearly with these satellites, and we do some research on that planet. So now we will learn about all this in this chapter. So we can classify the space missions in two categories. The first one is, the objective is to put artificial satellites in orbits around the earth for research and various other useful applications. There are two types of categories of these space missions. The first one, we observe some useful various facts are observing and research on that objects. So this is the first category. And in the second category, or the second type of missions, it we send the spacecrafts to outer space for closer observation and understanding of the objects in a solar system. So we send some spacecrafts in space for closer observation and understanding how the planet are revolving and what is the temperature on that planet. So there are so many things we can observe with this space mission. So now we go for the next topic, need and importance of space mission. Why we need for all these things? Students, observe this diagram. There is a communication by the artificial satellite. How these satellites are work? Listen. Here, suppose we know that how the shape of our earth is there. So you can saw so many satellites are revolving around the earth, and how they work that will show in this picture. The satellites are revolving around the earth in particular orbit. If one match is going on some place, so we can see that match at your home on TV live, or we can use, there are so many instruments we can use to watch that match. How they will work? That satellite give some signals to the towers, and because of that tower we can see that match in your mobile or a TV or any other instruments. So in this diagram we can observe how they will work. So now let us go for this topic. The world has become a global village due to a space missions. Today, we can contact a person in any part of the world within a second. See, if you want to talk with some other person or you want to talk with your cousin, so you just take a mobile phone and you call them and you talk with your cousin. This is very easy for to day life. Why it is easy? Because of the satellite. So we can gather information about the worldwide events sitting at home. So you all know the importance of internet. Every student can use the internet properly. Now here we are making some videos on my mobile, and you all students can watch this video, and we can take some meetings, live meetings. So you just join that meeting and you are listening carefully that topics. So it is because of the internet. And if you want to take some knowledge, or you want to take some how the satellite is working, so you just type the working of a satellite, so you get the all information how it will be work with the help of internet. So internet, you every student should know the about the internet. So due to the internet, every information is available at your fingertip. So it has become possible to get advance alert about the natural calamities and the take proper precautions. Suppose if there is some earthquake, so you just observe that pictures or what will happen over there at a one fingertip on your mobile. So during the war, it is possible to get information about the actions of the enemy. This is the very important here, because there are, if the duration of war, you should know how the action of your enemy is working, and it is because of the internet you can observe all these things. So though aerial surveillance using the satellites, It is also possible to explore the fossil reserves and minerals in the earth. You can, if you want to know what is the changes will be taken place on earth and in the minerals, so you can use this satellite. So there are the unlimited applications of space missions. Today the space mission technology is an inevitable part for the development of a nation. So there are some natural satellites are present in the solar system, and man-made artificial satellites are also revolving around the earth. And now we start with the we can see some more information about the artificial satellite. So here the new topic is artificial satellite. A natural satellite is an astronomical object orbiting the earth or any other planet. The moon is the only natural satellite of the earth. See, listen carefully. The moon is the only one natural satellite of the earth. Some other planets in the solar system have more than one natural satellites. There are so many planets are present in the solar system. They also have their own natural satellites, and it is more than one. So similarly, if a man-made objects revolve around the earth or any other planet in a fixed orbit, it is called as the artificial satellites. This is the definition of artificial satellite. If a man-made object revolve around the earth or any other planet in a fixed orbit, it is called an artificial satellite. The first artificial satellite name is Sputnik and was sent to a space by a Soviet Union in 1957. So today it is more than 1,000 satellites are orbiting the earth, and that satellites work on solar energy. Every artificial satellite works on solar energy. So solar photovoltaic panels are attached on the both the side of these satellites. It works like a wing, and that instruments are installed in the satellites to receive and transmit the signals from and to the earth. See how it satellites are working. So this wings is very useful to give some information about all the areas around the earth or on the earth, to give or receive or transmit more signals, and then we can identify that things. So here the satellites have a various other types of instruments depending on their functions. One such satellite is shown in the diagram. You have already seen how the artificial satellite is working. So signal transmission, how it will work, last diagram or last picture we have already seen it. So the signals transmitted from the earth to the satellite and from the satellite to a mobile tower and mobile phone are also we can saw. So these satellites are sent into a space to perform various functions. Depending on their functions, satellites are classified into some categories. And which are that categories or which type of satellites are present here? Let us start with that topic. So in this table, we can observe there are some types of satellites. First satellite is weather satellite. Second one is communication satellite. Third one is broadcast satellite. Then navigational satellite, military satellite, and Earth observation satellite. These are the types of satellites, and function of that satellites are also given here, and the name of Indian satellite series and their launches vehicles are given to you. Let us start with this table. So first one is the weather satellite. What is the function of this satellite? The study and prediction of the weather. And name of that satellite is INSAT. It means INSAT. And GSAT. And launcher is GSLV. So this is the first satellite. We can study and prediction of weather by using the weather satellite. The second one is communication satellite. So what is the function of this satellite? So it established the communication between the different locations in the world through use of the specific waves. And the name of that satellite series is INSAT and GSAT, and launcher is GSLV. Here in the communication satellite, we can communicate on your mobile phones or by internet and other media. So this is the communication satellite. So broadcast satellite, it is the telecasting of the television program. So we can observe so many live telecast in your television at your home. So broadcast satellite functioning is telecasting of the televisional program. And here also the INSAT and GSAT are the name of that satellite, and launcher is the GSLV. The next one is the navigational satellite. The function of this satellite is fix the location of any place on the earth's surface in terms of its very precise latitude and longitude. And here the name is IRNSS and launcher is PSLV. Next is the military satellite. Collect the information for security aspects. So military satellites are used for the to avoid the wars with different countries, because there are so many enemies are try to do some bad things in your country. So we can use this military satellite to observe all these things, and this is very helpful for our army soldiers, and we can control our enemies by these military satellites. So the last one is the Earth observation satellite. The function of this satellite is study of forests, deserts, oceans, polar ice on the Earth's surface, exploration and management of natural resources, observation and guidance in case of a natural calamities like a flood and the earthquake. And the name of this satellite is IRS and the launcher is PSLV. So what will be the changes observed on the earth? We can saw by this earth observation satellite. There are so many factors are affecting on our earth, so we can observe all these things with the help of earth's observation satellite. In the today's lecture, we start a new topic, that is a space mission, and we have studied how the satellites are working and what are the functions of that satellite and how it is helpful for us, and also we can observe the how they work in a different orbits, and what are the types of that satellite and what are the functions of that satellites and who launched these satellites, we can observe in this chapter. So students, I will give you a one homework for you. You just write this table, that is type of satellites, in your notebook, and you collect the information how the artificial satellites are made up, or the second one is how these satellites are working in a fraction of seconds, how we communicate with each other by using these artificial satellites. So you just search on your mobile phone by using the internet. So today, for this day, we will stop here. Thank you.